And it's just overall a good brush to have. What's up guys, I just now finished shooting the video that I dropped Sunday, and I'm here at the boat, and you know, it really made me think about a few things. I wanted to specifically make a video on how I got this customer with this boat and the Viking behind me. I just feel like it's valuable information for, you know, some of you detailers out there that want more business, that, you know, want to do more marketing and more networking and that kind of thing. In this video, I'm gonna explain how this customer I landed about 2 years ago. This customer has made me almost $30,000 in the last 2 years. He spends about $15,000 a year on average with me. And I want to explain how I got that. Now, I don't have a bunch of customers like this, but you know, guys, having 1, 2, 3 customers like this can change your company completely. Guys, if you get any value out of this video, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so every time I make a video it'll pop up. First things first is I got this customer and it was not with a lick of marketing, okay? I did not market for this customer. I did not send out postcards for this customer. I did not send out Facebook ads for this customer. I did nothing like that of a traditional marketing aspect to get this customer. Now, most of my customers, I do those things, but this particular customer, I did not. So before I go into all the money he spent with me, let me just go ahead and paint a little bit of a story about how I actually got this customer. So this customer actually came in a very, very unique way, all right? About 2.5 years ago, I actually did some hurricane relief work in New Bern. Is that North or South Carolina? I don't remember, but it's in New Bern. They had a bad hurricane hit about 2 years ago. I was there with some buddies doing some hurricane relief work, and I actually met a guy there that detailed boats in Orange Beach, Alabama. Now, when I met him, I was like, dude, that's crazy. I detail boats there too as well. And we kind of networked together and we actually became somewhat friends. You know, we talked on the phone a little bit. We kind of networked together. I sent him a few jobs. He sent me a few jobs and we just became buddies, okay? So my tip number 1 is going to be making friends with other detailers, okay? Now, a lot of guys out there in the industry, and I honestly do not know why, we like to separate ourselves from one another. We like to talk bad about each other. We like to, you know, basically say like, oh, I'm better than them, or all this, you know what I mean? You know, and we all do it to an extent, because it is, you know, we're out here trying to make money and it's a competition a lot of times. Network with other detailers. Be friendly with other detailers. I'm telling you, one of the best things you can do is actually befriend other detailers. One, because when they get too busy, they're going to want to send their good customers to someone, and you want to be that someone. So if you're just starting out 1, 2, 3, 4 years into this, you know, try to network with some of the other bigger companies in the area, because those guys, like myself, I have tons and tons of customers that call me, and I want to be able to take care of my customer. If I can't, I want to send my customer to someone that can, okay? I'm constantly looking for people in my area that I can send work to just because they do good. I genuinely want to take care of my customers. So you're gonna find other boat detailers that actually want to take care of their customers. In return, if they can't do it, they want to send that customer to someone that can, and that person needs to be you. So tip number 1 is networking with other customers. Now, how this all came about. Okay, so we became friends in about probably 6 months after meeting this guy, okay? 6 months. He calls me one day and goes, hey Drake, I actually have to move to Texas because of some health issues. And I'm like, oh man, that sucks, man. And he's like, yeah. He's like, look, I've got quite a few customers that you know, that have been great to me, that are super loyal to me. And he's like, I really would love to give these customers to you, or kind of contract you out to do these customers. So what we did was we actually came up with a deal where it was like, look, for the next 5 months, I'm gonna go out and take care of your customers, and every time they pay me, I will cut you a check for 10%. And we did that. We did that for 5 months. Every time I came out and did one of these boats, I would cut him a check for 10% for 5 months. And then after 5 months, I owned the customer, or I got the contract. Out of being friends with somebody for 6 months came about $30,000 in about 2 years with me managing these 2 boats. What I am trying to say is, networking with other detailers isn't just being friendly. It can become a good opportunity for you in the future because, you know, guys, detailing is hard work. Most people don't want to stick around and do this very long. So the cool thing about it is if you become really good friends with another detailer or another detailing company, who's to say in 3 to 5 years they don't go out of business? They, one, might go out of business, two, move on with their lives, maybe go back to school, who knows? You know, so you want to be that guy that networks with all the other detailing companies, and in return, possibly in 5 years from now, they might want to sell you their customers, sell you their company, and give you over their contracts. Now, I'm not saying that'll happen all the time, and I'm also not saying that every detailing company wants to talk to you, because I personally know of a few detailing companies. You try to network with them and they think their poop don't stink. They think they're big hot shots, you know. So I'm not saying every detailer or detailing company is going to be open for this, but it is worth a try. Now, two, it is a good point when you're networking with other companies, man. If you're slower and they have a lot of business, go ahead and offer to pay them for their customers. Like if they have extra contracts or extra details coming their way and they can't get to them, offer to pay them, you know, 10%, even 15, 20% at the most, you know, for those detailing bids. Now, you might be just starting out, you might need help, you know, you may not be the best, but if you can wash a boat good and you can wax a boat good, sometimes these other bigger companies don't have the manpower to do all the work. So in return, they want to send it to someone that can do the work, and two, now they're gonna make a little money off of you as well. Now let's go into the managing the customer part, okay? On some of these boats, man, what I typically do, especially these boats here that I'm doing, I charge by the hour. Now, I'm not charging him for making a video on his boat. So as far as maintaining his boats, basically the way we do it is I charge him $100 an hour, and I do what the boat needs to be done. But basically what that will look like usually is I'll come out, you know, once, twice a month, 3 times a month, and I'm usually washing the Viking or the Jupiter here, and you know, I'm doing whatever the boat needs to be done. So that's typically how I word these with these customers. I try to get customers on a contract. You know, I don't really have anything written out, but I try to get them on a contract to basically be like, look, let me take care of your boat. Whatever needs to be done, I will charge you $100 an hour. You know, sometimes that's just washing. Sometimes that's doing a wash and replenish like I did on the boat in the previous video. Or sometimes, guys, that looks like compounding, polishing, ceramic coating. You know, this boat over here is ceramic coated. This boat is not. This boat is just Hyperhold because it is under a cover, and you know, he just didn't really want to do it. Try to get some customers where you are their go-to guy. You come in about every 2 weeks and you're working on their boat. I try to get about $100 an hour, and that goes for costs. You know, anytime you do compounding, polishing, waxing, it's $100 an hour across the board. The customer always knows what to expect. There is somewhat of an honor system in that, you know, making sure you're not, you know, taking your good old time or charging them for stuff that you're not actually doing. But that's besides the point. Get you a pricing structure that works, but the main purpose of this little vlog, you know, / informational video is about networking with other detailers. And guys, like I said, you never know how networking with other detailers can change your life. Okay, I have an opportunity with some other guys that, you know, I'm going to be switching some gears in my business and my life, and I'm going to go over that in a future video coming up soon. And I'm going to take you guys along that journey with me. But because of networking, these other companies are going to profit off of me, okay, off of my doing, only because they stuck with me, they're loyal, they do good work, and they're constantly there, you know, as a subcontractor for my company, and we network together. So guys, don't be afraid to network with other companies. I hope this helps you at all. If you're a new detailer, like I said, feel free to reach out to other companies in your areas, bigger companies that have been established, and just offer friendship. You know, don't just contact and be like, hey man, you got any work for me? Don't do that. Just offer friendship, offer to come help, offer, you know, hey man, if you ever have anything you can't get to, let me know. I'd be glad to help you out. You know, offer friendship before you're trying to make a transaction. All right, because that's what it's about, man. Trying to be a friend. Me and this other guy were friends before I ever took over these accounts. You know, we were acquaintances, we were friends before I ever took over these accounts, and out of that friendship I've been able to make over $30,000. Guys, I hope this little rant, hope this helps somebody out there, because I know a few of you guys, you know, write me and just say, Drake, how do I do marketing? I don't have money for websites, I don't have money for marketing, I'm new. This is a big key. Go after other companies, try to befriend them, be of service to those companies. You know, don't just try to suck them of their money and of their customers. actually be of service to them in any way that you possibly can. Anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you. If it did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so every time I make a video it'll pop up. And also shoot me a comment down below of a question you may have when it comes to marketing or business opportunities or whatever. Whatever your comment down below is great. Let me know where you're watching from, guys, and I will see you guys on my next video. Let's go.